And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Kyle Gibson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. Grisham gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at first, one away. And another ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out. Runner at second. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Ripped on a line. Henderson flashes the leather on the running catch. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Man at second. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. outside, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Laureano makes the grab, and that'll do it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Let's go, Jackson. No.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
And misses inside. One out, bases empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied up here in the early going. And another another ball. Rodon maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Take a look at the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. This solo homer tied it for the O's. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning set to go. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Gibson back to work.
Ball, no.
Chisholm batting sixth in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. And the 1-0. Just missed. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Check swing, called strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. That one outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Carlson in pursuit. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Popped in the air, left field. Henderson makes the grab on the run. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Laureano comes up to hit. First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger going back. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Urias now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball. One strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
One ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Emmanuel Rivera, the next to hit for the Orioles, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rodon ready. Here comes foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and second. On a line. And no one can get there. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jorge Mateo now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Urias at third. Rivera on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, no outs. This is Dylan Carlson, a switch hitter batting right. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. First and second here, no outs. Next offering upstairs. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Rodon fires. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the lineup flips over. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Cabrera over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck for the Orioles. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Missing inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. And they add a pair. It's 7-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 1. On to the third inning. At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And that one wrapped foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. To third, and it stays fair.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Grisham, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is down low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
next offering is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, here's Ramon Laureano.
Right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Emmanuel Rivera, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that is out of play. And that's in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Urias off of first with 2 away.
1-2.
In the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're still on top 7-2. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, second base.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Checks over to first, back safely. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Gibson checks on the runner. Bellinger dives back. The Orioles leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Slice down the right side. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one lifted to left. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Bellinger goes. Strike in there to second, but way too late. Safe there.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
This to third, and it gets by him. Coming home, gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they get a run at home. 2 outs, runner at first. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses off the outside edge. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
So man aboard, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Carlson leads off first with one away. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Left fielder, Gunnar.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now the count is even. Two on, 2 outs. Outside low, 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. New inning getting started. Now here's Trent Grisham.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Gibson back to work. And that's a strike. Grisham, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Aaron Judge at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Judge rips that one. Laureano trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is inside. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 3. Back now at Oriole Park. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ramon Laureano. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to first. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. A walk, and he's also singled. Here's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Rivera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. Next one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up the middle. Jumps, throws. What a play. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. But they still lead it 7-3. Now on the bump, Gregory Soto. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
For the Orioles, number 65, Gregory Soto.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Mateo sends it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 3. Back here in Baltimore, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. And first offering is fouled off.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses. Next offering is down low. And now it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Carlson in the box again. Takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. That misses. And a count 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger snags it, and that is that. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. That one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, Austin Wells.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One down, bases empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. There's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Slapped foul. Two outs. That's to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 3. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike.
0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Tim Hill preparing to come on if needed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
That's an out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
2 down, bases empty. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. That clips the corner. little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Aiken, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. Swinging a foul straight back. Not
1-1.
close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Ramon Urias. Cruz back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. That one in there across the letters.
1-2. Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, first baseman, Emmanuel.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Emmanuel Rivera. There's a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Jorge Mateo. That's outside, and it's 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside.
2-0.
That clips the corner. And it's fouled away. Tapped in front of the plate. The feed to the pitcher gives him no chance, and the inning stays alive.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
And here is Adley Rutschman.
Ball one.
That one missed. First and second, two down. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1-1. In
the dirt. Two aboard, two outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Through eight full, it's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 3. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Inside,
Ball, no.
just missed. The next
Ball.
pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Grounds one to short. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the corner. Going
No
1.
ball. 1 strike. Ball. No. 1 ball. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
8-3 the final in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.